Hey kids, and welcome to Fun Fact Friday. It's time for today's fun fact. Did you know that Spyro the Dragon is a war criminal? And now, a perfect segue into this episode's topic, Spyro 1, 2, and 3. Personally, I didn't grow up with these games. It's hard to play a game when it comes out 6 years before you're born. But I did play Spyro Hero's Tale since that one came out after I was born. Well, 5 months or so. But I was a gamer the day I was born. Point is, I like Spyro, so that's what we're going to talk about today. And as I'm lazy, I decided to lump the first 3 games into one video since if it's good enough for Activision, it's good enough for me. That's not a great saying to live by. A quick summary of the plot. For some reason they are filming a TV show about the dragons and this one dickhead over here insulted Gnasty Gnome over there so he froze everyone and now this idiot chasing sheep has to save the world. For the first game, they had a surprisingly solid lineup of mechanics. I mean, when your main character's a dragon, I guess the powers kind of write themselves, but it's still solid. You've got your flame breath, glide because Spyro's just a small dragon, he can't fly, and a charge. The charges are great, it just really speeds everything up. There's a great variety of enemies, ones that have to be flamed, ones that have to be charged, ones that shoot you, and ones that abuse their kids. I know Gnasty Gnome is the bad guy, but really? Child soldiers? Though I guess Spyro isn't any better, so here is a list of every war crime committed in the one game. Yeah, I know. It's a surprisingly high number. Spyro really shines during the gliding puzzles. Even though they aren't the main focus of the game, they are by far the best part. I don't know if it's just me, but I just really love trying to figure out how to get to some far off platform or high up treasure. The bosses are just fucking pathetic. Like, look at this. Who thought this was good enough? I'm gonna find whoever made this boss, track them down, and break their shins. Even though I'm 24 years late, this guy could have changed his name and moved to Mexico, even though I have not got the skills to find some random game dev, even though I can't be bothered to do it, I'll do it. The hints are just annoying. They get repeated over and over, and always told to you after they would be useful. You fight your way through hordes of enemies to free a dragon and get blessed with the wisdom, Spyro, attack enemies to kill them. Holy shit, how did I never think of that? Oh yeah, also, the flight levels suck. I'm bad at them, which just means they are bad. Overall, this is a good game. Not perfect, but a great start to the series. As long as the next games can improve on it, we'll be set. So Spyro 1 gets a 7 out of 10. Okay, so, after defeating Gnasty Gnome, Spyro decides to take a vacation, but while traveling to the beach, this nerd summons him and invites him to a party, but Ripto suffers from gamer rage and is mad that he broke his favorite limited edition Fortnite controller, so he uses his gamer racism against Spyro.
I hate dragons!
So now Spyro has to defeat the CEO of racism. Spyro can swim now. Instead of drowning, he learned that if you kick, you'll stay up in the water. Now if that's not character development, I don't know what is. But yeah, this means we now have water levels. And surprisingly, they aren't terrible. I mean, I guess there has to be a first time for everything. This is also the game in which they added the best character of the entire series, Lord Montgomery Baggington, also known by his close friends and relatives as Moneybags. He's here to charge you overly inflated prices to unlock access to areas that he has illegally blocked off and teach you basic life skills. Just not how to do your taxes. Moneybags does not pay his taxes. That's why I relate. And what's this? There are actual boss battles now? I'm not just chasing a normal enemy through the map? I didn't even know this was possible. They aren't much harder, but still, they're way more fun than every boss battle in Spyro 1 combined. The Scorch level is a blatant ripoff of Spy Kids, and I won't stand for it. Spy Kids is a cinematic masterpiece. It gave us the Dinkster.
Somebody ring the Dinkster!
And Spyro has the gall to copy it. Unforgivable. But if they agree to donate $100,000 to Spy Kids creator Robert Rodriguez, I might just be willing to change my mind. Also, the levels aren't themed anymore. Like, the hub world just leads to random places. I guess this allows for more level variety, but still, I don't like it. Other than that, I don't really have any more issues, at least not any new ones that weren't already in Spyro 1, but on the whole I think they fixed a few things and didn't make any new problems. Spyro 2 is just Spyro 1, but a bit bigger and a bit better. I mean, it's the sequel, so it makes sense. There aren't any big jumps or new ideas, just continuations of already established ideas, so Spyro 2 gets an 8 out of 10. Okay, so, Alligator Lady likes eggs, so the evil rabbit stole the eggs, and now there are no eggs. All the eggs are hidden in super secret places like the ground, and now Spyro has to find them. There are new playable characters. We got Australia, Cat from the last game, Penguins of Madagascar, and some others that I just don't care about. Each of them has their own unique playstyle that are all way worse than Spyro. But it's alright, it's nice to have a change of pace every now and again. Also, they added skateboarding for absolutely no reason. It's incredibly stupid and I love it. Tony Hawk Pro Skater, more like Spyro, Dragon, Skateboards, and Zimbabwe. Ha, that'll show him. Tell me, when did you last see Mario running down pedestrians on a skateboard? Never. That's when. Moneybags is not a playable character. If they just had the foresight to make him playable, the game would be 1,000 times better. Think of all the amazing gameplay he could have brought. He could have had a level teaching how to evade taxes, a level where you have to extort all your enemies. All because he didn't get the job of playable character, he's had to resort to selling kangaroos on the black market. Spyro 3 has what Spyro 2 is missing, and that's an evolution of the existing formula. The new characters add another layer to the game, there are more ways to play, and it's a nice change that keeps things fresh. Spyro 3 gets a 9 out of 10. At their core, these are all the same game. I guess I'm kinda just stating the obvious, but still. While these are all super fun games and worth playing, I did start getting bored by the end of Spyro 3. I don't know if it's because I played all three one after the other or because of my own terrible attention span, but I thought it was worth pointing out. So maybe take a little break in between each one, I guess.